Good Wednesday evening. Southeast Texas going to be watching an Arctic cold front move into our area overnight, and a high degree of probability that we will see below normal temperatures as we head through early next week. I think that's pretty much a done deal. Normal low temperatures are in the mid-40s, and we're talking about maybe closer to 20 degrees by next Tuesday. That's a good 25 degrees below normal, and high temperatures similarly look like they're going to be a good 15 to 25 degrees colder than normal, which is in the mid-60s. We could be down into the mid-30s for a high on Monday. As far as modeling, looking at all the different models and the numbers, you can see we've got the European Ensemble, the GFS, and the GFS Ensemble. You can see what each one is showing as far as highs and lows. We're blending on Sunday, low of 34, high of 46. Monday, little different opinion. The U.S. modeling, the GFS and GFS ensembles are colder, so we'll blend with the Euro and the European ensemble with a low of 31 and a high of 38 on Monday because of a wintry mix potential. And then just insanely cold as we head towards Tuesday. This would break and shatter all-time record low temperatures ever recorded in Southeast Texas. That would outdo the 1899 Arctic historical outbreak of all time across Southeast Texas, really the continental U.S. So we're going to discount that and go with about 19 for a low and a high of 43. Did you see that? 1 degree in Beaumont. I'm just not buying that. It shows -4 up in the Jasper. So we will go with a blending and a little warmer than that. Still, that's a pipe buster. So we got 3 rounds of precipitation the next 3 days. Tonight and tomorrow, it looks like we could pick up an inch, inch and a half, then again on Monday, and then again on Wednesday into Thursday as these disturbances ride through the subtropical jet over our area. Now, this is the worst case scenario, but it is becoming a little more likely, in my opinion, that we will have to deal with this as far as the potential for a significant winter scenario coming up as early as, say, early Monday morning. We're talking 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe earlier, and lasting through the day. This would produce travel problems, maybe some power outages, and the potential for some tree damage across the area. Could be warmer than this, but that's what we're looking at. We got one model showing this. This would be a significant, a serious scenario as far as freezing rain and sleet. European, a mix of sleet and rain here in the triangle, more of an impact up towards the lakes area. Suffice to say, it's all dependent upon what we call the elevated warm layer. So here's the surface, and we go up to 5,000, 10,000, and all the way to the cloud layer. Up at the clouds, that's where we got snow. That's how rain starts. So as it falls, as we head towards Monday, we're below freezing. But once we get to, say, 10,000 feet on its trip down, it melts because we've got a warm layer between 5 and 10,000 feet. And depending upon how cold, how tall, or how thick this freezing layer at the surface is will dictate if we see freezing rain and or sleet. That's what's going to happen rather than snow, unfortunately, this time around. We need to erode this warm layer between 5 and 10,000 feet and push it back into all freezing. And I just don't see it this time. We'll see. Tonight, dense fog advisory for Jefferson County, watching a stalled front up towards our north. It's going to be pushed through coming up tonight and on off into the Gulf of Mexico with falling temperatures coming up tomorrow. I've put on temperatures between what the GFS is showing as far as temperatures on Jasper and Beaumont. The same thing for the Euro between Jasper and Beaumont. So we'll put this together. One disturbance comes through tomorrow as we fall into the 40s. This is by 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. This disturbance creates wet weather for us tomorrow. Another disturbance moving through on the weekend may produce some light rain. And then as we head towards Monday, temperatures will be very tricky and will dictate what kind of precip we see. One thing is for sure, I expect precipitation. It's the temperature that we're going to have problems with. Will we see freezing temperatures at the surface? A little too early to say, but things are pointing towards that coming up on Monday. So the front is going to be moving through faster now. We were saying yesterday that it may come through on Thursday. Now it looks like it's going to come through overnight. That will turn our winds to the north, and we will see temperatures fall through the day. That's not normal. We don't usually see that. We usually see temperatures coolest in the morning and rising in the afternoon. We're going to flip it around tomorrow. So by quitting time, look at all the rain, by the way, as you can see. There's 3 p.m. with rain and a north wind. Get my drift? This is going to be cold coming up tomorrow. Could be in the lower 40s in the lakes to the mid to upper 40s in the triangle by quitting time. On the Gulf of Mexico tomorrow, looking at slightly choppy seas around 1 to 2 feet in your coastal marine forecast and a northeast wind at 10 to 15 knots, water temperature 59. Our forecast tonight, 70% coverage of rain and fog. As winds shift to the north, that will kick temperatures down. Could be near 50 in the morning in the lakes and into the mid to upper 50s in the triangle. And throughout the day, we will fall into the low to mid 40s by late day in the lakes area and into the upper 40s to near 50 in the triangle as winds gust to 20 miles an hour. So Friday, we have leftover rain, highs in the 40s. Oh, by the way, notice they're flip-flop, and that's because we start out at 58 here in the morning and then fall to 47 in the afternoon, okay? Got that? Breezy day tomorrow. Friday, chilly. May not get out of the 40s with the 50% coverage of rain. I'm going to include a 20% coverage of showers because of that disturbance coming through this weekend. May not see it. 39 and 47, lots of clouds. Sunday, 20% coverage, low of 34, high of 46. It just gets progressively colder through the weekend. Then, say, after midnight, we could be seeing an ugly weather pattern with freezing rain and sleet as it then moves through. I think we'll go with about 30, 31 here in Beaumont at daybreak, maybe reaching 37 with sleet continuing and then falling to 21 on Tuesday. Now, that's in Beaumont. Could be in the upper teens in the lakes area. This will be the coldest since 2018 if this materializes. As far as precipitation, this is the GFS, and it's showing 1/4 of an inch of ice accumulation over everything. Okay, you may be thinking 97. That's in the cards. Remember the 97 ice storm? That's a possibility. Still very early, and we're very hopeful that this will be a non-issue as temperatures may be a little bit warmer than what we see here. Otherwise, after that, you've got to be sure that your pipes are ready to handle this. It's going to be cold coming up Tuesday morning. The sun does return, and then Wednesday we got more precipitation. Looks like rain as we head towards Wednesday. Buckle up. Lots going on as we head on into early next week. And stay warm, stay safe. As a note, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. There's more weather at 12newsnow.com/weather. Don't forget to download our app. Stay safe. Have a fantastic Wednesday night.